So the things that we're trying to support is number one, the body's healthy immune response to it, and then a way modulating the immune response so we don't become more sick or more symptomatic because of an inappropriate immune response. I already addressed how cytokines and interleukins can actually make us feel kind of crappy, which is good because we want to feel a little bit crappy, so we kind of stop and rest and sleep more, right? But we don't want to feel so bad that our immune response is actually worse than the virus. So I want to kind of draw a line in between nutrients that support our immune system and herbs that enhance and support and stimulate our immune system. So let's draw a line. So some of the big nutrients that I can think of off the bat in our top 10 list is zinc. So zinc's a really important one. It's going to be found in a lot of animal products, nuts, seeds, seafood, and that's going to have a major effect on our immune system. And it's going to have an effect on testosterone. It's going to have an effect on testosterone and hydrochloric acid and our hormones. It plays a very vital role. We have what's called zinc fingers, which affects our DNA. Adequate levels of zinc have a major effect on our epigenetics and our DNA. So zinc would probably be our number one, I think, on the nutrient side. Anything else you want to highlight on zinc or anything else?
No, I would say that vitamin C is probably going to be number two, though, if that wasn't your number two.
I agree. They're actually doing studies on COVID-19 and vitamin C right now in China as we speak. So that is something that's real, and they're actually looking at that already. And we know that they're buying lots of vitamin C for a lot of these reasons preventatively. So we know intuitively something's happening there. I'm going to be very curious to see what the study pans out over the next couple of months on this.
Yep. I don't think this is going to be in the nutrient category, but it's kind of both, right? Because it is sort of an immune support, but it also does modulate things, and it would be astragalus root. And I personally stay on astragalus pretty much year round, but I go higher dosing in the spring and summertime in case I get tick bites. But there's been some studies shown that when it comes to the herpes simplex virus, HSV1, it was found to inhibit that virus. Another study showed that it inhibits the RNA replication that you were talking about. So it seems like it has a multi-benefit. Like it can be an adaptogen for the immune system, but it also can help inhibit replication of viruses.
Yeah, modulates the interleukin response and actually helps stimulate the natural killer cell response, which is really important. That's the first line of invaders. That's part of the reason why some of these viruses bounce off people, because they have a really good Th1 immune response, and these invaders can't even kind of set up shop to begin with.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Olive leaf. I love olive leaf. You and I actually.
I want to continue hitting some of the nutrients. So,
all right, go ahead.
So let's do N-acetylcysteine. We talked about this last week in particular, but N-acetylcysteine is an amino acid, and it's also going to help with glutathione. So N-acetylcysteine is going to help with respiratory issues, mucus. It's going to support the lungs. N-acetylcysteine will also help with glutathione. And we know low glutathione is correlated to weaker immune response, inability to detoxify, and glutathione actually helps with lung health. So we know NAC is vital for glutathione, and then that's also going to make a huge difference on the lungs and the respiratory system. And NAC is also shown to be very helpful to decrease viral replication. So once the DNA of that virus invades your cell, it's going to replicate. And if it's replicating and we can put things in there to hit the brakes on that viral replication, that's going to help our immune system catch up.